Hey everyone and welcome to the NS Jackie Wheel switching layout. I decided to do a short video and the layout introduction because that seemed to be a bit easier than to upload a ton of footage, which of course I will do in addition as well, as some progress will happen on the layout. So this one here is the last of the 4 modules. The layout consists of 4 modules. This one is the last here, so in the background we have a Walters background building. Here I'm gonna load and unload some boxcars. I'm not sure about the industry and the type of the industry itself. For now I only have the background building, which is there to show the dimensions and the area and the spots where I have to position the cars. So here we have a Rapido car. The trucks are dismounted since I'm going to weather this one, and this one here I did an oil dot fading so far, and I renumbered this car. This one is a NARC, North American Rail Car Corporation from Canada. I renumbered the car to WC 27795, of course on both sides, and I did an oil dot fading to it, and further weathering will be done somewhere down the road. So then we have the center track, which goes down the whole layout, right in the center of our modules. This is due to the reason that I can connect my modules to some other friends, which are building their own stuff, and the way we can connect to each other's modules and make a bigger obsession somewhere in the future. And down in this area, I just glued down this medium density board. Here I'm going to add an industry in which I'm going to load some CND and garbage trains, because I really like the cars. So again, these cars here are also just used to show the dimensions of the track arrangement here, and that you guys can have an idea how it's going to look in the future. So by the way, these are some beautiful arrowhead gondolas. I really like these gondolas. They're probably some of my favorite cars. I mean, the detail on these cars is just stunning, really. For those of you who don't know the company, Arrowhead Models, with the president of the company, Blaine Hatfield, fantastic cars. Check them out on the internet. So here we have the area where I'm going to load and unload the cars. I think I'm going to use some wheel loader, maybe a crane or two. I'm not sure about that. However, what is sure is that this industry is going to be used for the CND and the garbage trains. I think I'm going to use this product here. I made it ready. So this is ammo by MIG. I heard some guys in the US call it asphalt. I'm not sure. Here in Europe we call it asphalt. So forgive me if I spell that one wrong. I'm going to try these out right on the surface. Yeah, we will see how it turns out. It's maybe a little bit dark. Maybe I'm going to use some powders or washes to further add a little dirtier look for this area here. We'll figure that out later down the road. So then we come over to the second section here. Which one is this one here? Here we have a lot of switches, and then we have that track here. I'm not sure about this track here. I thought about a team track of some sort, but it seems to be a little bit short. Maybe it's just going to be a small little fueling pad for my NS switching locomotives. By the way, this is just a test shell for some weathering effects. I'm not going to leave that one here as it is. It's just to show the space, how much a 6-axle locomotive is going to be need. And then I have a lot of these DOD 6-axle flat cars to do. I started with the first load here. You can see an MTVR truck. This is a resin kit. Actually, I built 6 of them. I have some different here, some with a flat deck and some troop transporters, and also we have this one here to move broken vehicles and to repair them. And then we have this dumper kit. These vehicles are just here to show you guys where the road crossing is going to be. I'm going to use civil vehicles. Again, these are going to be used as a load. Lots of weathering and work here in progress. These are going to be used as a load for my DOD train, which is another project which is going to take a lot of time. So again, this is the area where the road crossing will be. So that said, again, I think this might be end up as a fuel pad for my 2 switching locomotives. One of them is going to be a very special favorite of mine. It's going to be NS1633, which is an ST40-2 RCO equipped locomotive with Norfolk Southern, used for switching, with flashing strobes on the roof, done by Bradley DCC. Check his work out on Facebook, on YouTube. Fantastic gentleman doing incredible work with locomotives, especially he's specialized with brass engines, but he can also customize your plastic locomotives like this Intermountain here. Again, great guy to work with, and fantastic sound files, fantastic LED lighting effects. So as we move down the road here's going to be some dead area where I think just some plants, some bushes, some industrial dirt and stuff like that. Nothing special here. Here the road crossing as said before, and then we move down to the actual topic, if you want to call it that way, of my whole layout, which is going to be a big bakery, which is simulated by the 2 boxes in the background there. The main topic of my industrial switching layout is going to be an industrial scale bakery, and the plan is, let me show you guys this one here. So the plan is to have a loading and unloading facility here with some silos where I'm going to deliver corn and flour and stuff like that for the bakery facility. And from here we are going to use some piping right over the center track over to the bakery. And the bakery is going to be a background building. As you can see here, space is here, it ends here. So here's the end of the module, and here is going to be the bakery complex. I plan to do this as a scratch built building. I'm not sure about that, how big and how it's going to be look. So the exact plan is not finished there, but here you can see this is just an idea to show you the dimensions. So the silos here, and then the transloading bridge with some piping, and then the bakery itself. In this area, again, as said before, covered hoppers. Here we have some beautiful tension scale models, covered hoppers, very nice models. And then the central track, which is going to lead to a future layout maybe one day, at least I hope so. And then the bakery itself. Here we have a track on which I think I'm going to use some box cars, which will deliver some packaging material and stuff like that for the bakery. And maybe here we have here we're going to have one little spot for the corn syrup car. I'm not sure about that though, so don't judge me on that one if that is going to be changed later down the road. Another locomotive which is not done, so I just did some tests on this unit here. This is not finished, this is just used as a test locomotive. I'm going to strip the whole paint down and sand the locomotive, and then repaint the whole unit, I think. So yeah, that was it. Let me show you here another angle of the whole switching layout. So that's a plan for the future, and I try to keep you guys updated as I move down the road and send you some updates and show you some tips, tricks and techniques and materials that I use. If you have any questions, please leave comments and questions down in the comment section. Thank you for your interest on my layout, and feel free to ask any questions. And yeah, take care. Bye guys.